Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X, where today we're going to be doing an affinity mission with our new pal Al, whose name I have capitalized in the thumbnail and title so that it would not look like a certain technology. And yeah, affinity mission for him and then the next chapter. We have to do the affinity mission because it's required to start the next chapter. So, yeah.
Hey, just stopping by. How's it poppin'?
It doesn't even allow us to give what is apparently the correct answer. But I am, in fact, terrific.
Glad to hear it. You better be at the top of your game, considering what we've got to tackle. Okay, that's enough small talk. I'll get straight to the point. Will you spar with me? The way Princess talks you up as her favorite subject, I want to get the measure of you. I heard you even managed to put down the veto once. Thing is, I'm the kind of guy who needs to see to believe. Listen, the only thing that's gonna decide if you live or die is having friends you can trust to watch your back. I have to know if I can trust you with watching mine. That's what I came here to find out ahead of time. So what'll it be? You gonna step up or chicken out?
I feel like this is a dangerous proposition for a guy who is in a flesh body and not a mim. Also, I've put the Vita down more than once. Like, I've beaten it in 3 different battles, I believe.
Haha! Fighting words! That's what I like to hear. I'll be piloting my Ares, but I'll let you decide the rules of engagement. You can go one-on-one, skell on skell, or you could take me without, if you think you can. I don't mind if you bring your buddies with you either. Team composition's all part of the fun. I've said what I wanted to say. When you're ready, head over to Roof Rock by the East Gate. Ares and me, we can't wait to see what you've got.
You know what? He threw the gauntlet down. Incidentally, between streams, I got my own Ares, the Ares 90. Arguably the best or one of the best skills in the game. Still using my Rasvel because it's still the best one for getting around. Like,
Slowpoke, what took you? As much as I'd like to launch straight in, it's hard to get amped about a battle with no stakes, right? Right, let's do this. If you can win this match, you get to ask one favor of me. It's only fair, since I picked this fight. Call it a bonus. Well, got something in mind?
I've got my own Ares, but sure.
Whoa, whoa, hold the phone now. You're really telling me to hand over Ares? Like ripping a babe from its mother's arms? Just to be clear, you won't be able to pilot him without your real body, you know. You sure you still want this? Damn, you're a real character. Might even give Princess a good run for her money, you know. But I like it. You're hyping this up so much now, it's hard not to get fired up about it. Though, if you really want to take Ares from me, you better believe I'll make you sweat blood for it. I want you to give me all you've got.
about? Shield mantle!
Right, this is the start of a new stream, which means I got no TP.
Remain shot!
Stream it! Panicking. Weaken them.
Dice them up! Blade flurry!
Zero.
Strike forward! Hackathon Piercer!
Ghostwalker. Primer. Primer. Through stream it. Panicking. Weaken them.
Getting close to being able to actually use my TP. There we go. So at this point, we have won the battle.
Need to buff up and this
We're gonna have to get a little serious here, Ares.
Ha! So you can walk the walk. Whew. No wonder the princess took a shine to you. Seeing you go toe-to-toe with Ares like that, no one in the Force could do that. I heard you suffer from memory loss. You sure you weren't one of the elite?
Could have been.
Not that it matters. Safe to say, you proved it. You're a fitting addition to the heroic pantheon. To be totally honest, forget watching my back. I'm tempted to hand Ares to you right now. Unlucky, though. You fell just short of the mark, by a whisker. Now, chill out. I'm not breaking my promise, okay? I'm just crossing my T's here. Listen, if you want to pilot Ares, there's something even more important than a real body. Can you guess?
Scale flying skills.
Wrong. Nice try, but it's not what really counts. It's the heart. The will to live on through it all. The urge.
We weren't even given a correct answer.
Is love. Have you got it in you to love? And I'm not talking marriage vows here. To love all of creation. To embrace the world and all its parts fully. Until you're ready to do that, I can't hand Ares over to you. Hey, don't feel bad. You show promise, and that's worth a lot. Someday it'll fall into place for you too. What I say goes, period. For the record, I'm not just blowing smoke. I've got my serious hat on here. You've managed to win me over. Now prove it to me. Show me it wasn't for nothing. Okay, future hero?
Oh, that was a really short affinity mission. Ooh, but we got a nice art out of it. I've heard good things about Howling Soul. Yeah, as I was saying before that battle, the reason I still use the Rasvelg is it's just far and away the fastest skill. And I enjoy being able to get around quickly. Which is why I've got my level 60 Lila, my Ares 90, and my, is that the Mastema? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I've made all those, but I've got NPCs piloting them for now. Yeah, no other skill moves around like this. It'd be nice if skells other than the Rasvel got retrofitted with jet mode, but alas. And now, we do qualify for the next story mission. And therefore, we shall do it. Hero, you say? Haven't we seen literally that exact clip before? Oh. It's, getting further on land. Kind of weird that all these creatures don't seem to take any notice whatsoever. Oh, I think it's time to leave.
Sit rep.
Detecting ghosts emerging from surrounding DMAT zones. They're on approach vector.
They're making their move. White Whale 2, fire engines.
Roger, okay?
Sound the evacuation sirens. Rally all blades. Get them to spook the damn ghosts. Buy the civilians time to evacuate.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I feel like we probably should have taken off before the DMATs were right on our doorstep.
Emergency alert! Elma!
We're needed. You ready?
It, seems like this is not a winning fight.
All right, Rook. We have enough teams on evac. The ghosts. That'll be our responsibility today.
We'll certainly try.
That's right. We'll make sure everyone's safe.
And I just need to confirm that I do not have Core Crusher. Okay, yeah, need to take that off. Reducing arc cooldowns is nice. I don't know how often I actually use melee combos, but actually, yeah, let's do this instead. There we go. Chances of doing more damage to parts. When if you want to defeat a ghost, you have to break a part.
They saw us.
Alright, this one, the center orb is the one. Which orb did you want? Where'd you go?
In the crosshair. You wish.
Not that one.
That
Not that one.
move in and keep the rhythm going.
I can't see which orb this one wants to have hit.
Take this.
Like, I can see 5 orbs, but I don't see a light on any of them. But apparently, Neil Nail did. I think it's Neil Nail that I've got in the Ares.
They spotted us.
This one, the left orb is our target.
I won't miss from this distance. You're in my sight.
Ready? I'm saving this like this was the button.
Take it to overdrive, people. Yeah, you're on top of this now.
You,
You
it's
wish.
also the left orb.
Good luck, ducking this.
Bit too high up for me to hit there. And finally, you.
Could this be the power-up button?
On my mark.
Could this be the power-up button?
Good luck, ducking this. You wish.
Not that one.
Activate the overdrive. Stream it.
Not that one.
Please! Why would you please?
That one.
Sweep them out. Come on. Attack it. You're on top of it. You're freaking out. Topple them with gunfire. Leave it to us. Move in and do some damage.
Could this be the power-up button?
Kinda wish Celica wouldn't repeatedly say, could this be the power-up button? Getting out of skells just so that the NPCs don't waste our fuel. Excuse me? Why did I get warped over here?
I'm putting an end to this. Stream it. 0-0. Now, melee attack.
See, we've got a timer now.
We're on top.
Okay, this one I actually see where the target is. That's what the hell is, not the that kind.
I'm putting an end to this. I've been saving this for you.
And apparently the NPCs have already gotten the orb on this one.
Reinforce now. Melee attack. Take this.
Megatherians.
Reinforcements. Watch out. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Okay, well this one, it's actually really easy to see which orb it wants me to hit.
0, 0.
Some of them it's been harder. I don't know why.
Weaken them. Execute this
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Violent streak.
I've been saving this one. You're freaking out. Topple them with gunfire. Leave it to me. Worked. Attack at range. Offensive stance. We must
Really should have been using offensive stance this whole time. Because A, it's more damage, and B, I have faster cooldowns when I've got an aura up.
perfectly primed.
I don't know how much faster, but faster. And then, yeah, there's this one whose orbs are just...
You will do it.
I can't see any of them glowing especially. But the middle one's wrong. Top left is wrong. Bottom left is right. And yeah, it wasn't glowing any differently than the rest. I don't understand. Okay, this one, it's the center orb, I can see that.
More enemy. Executioner. Executioner. Melee attacks.
Alright, we got a few of them. This is quite the load.
All residents evacuated.
Great. Full speed ahead then. And don't get us dematerialized.
Roger!
Really feel like we should have left earlier. Bye in LA. I feel like everyone should be inside the craft.
There it goes.
Attention all crew. In T-minus 2 hours, like it or not, the ship will make for the enemy stronghold. All units, prepare to sword.
It's the last mission. Shall we?
Finally, huh? Let's show that jackass Void he picked a fight with the wrong crowd.
He about to go the same way as dumb Grandmaster.
We may have given an inch, but now we are about to take a whole mile.
You sure that's the best you could come up with?
I called dibs on the first punch.
Sure, so long as I get the last one.
Wow. I'll live, promise.
So the tip of Talon Rock was jutting out of a DMAT zone. I guess that means all of Talon Rock was made of floaty rocks? Because otherwise, oh. Can't. Yeah, we can't take a look. Yeah, if it's not made entirely out of floaty rocks, then the tip of Talon Rock should have fallen as soon as its support was dematted.
Allow me to recap our strategy, not that there's too much to it. We'll deploy units around the White Whale 2 to serve as escort. Then we plot a course, straight for the enemy stronghold. Thereafter, the raiding party will deploy. Waste no time. Make a beeline for Void and eliminate him. Return the cores to the Ares, then return to the flagship. We spool up the drive and jump away from Mira. During the assault, the Whale will serve as the forward operating base and provide support to all units. The escort will remain in place at all times. This concludes the briefing.
We're really going for the jugular, huh?
What, you want to stay put? I don't fancy getting dematerialized myself.
At least the ship will be close at hand when we're flying back with the cores.
It's like two birds in the hand.
Yeah. Awful risky, but it's a solid plan.
Thank the Director General. This one is very much his brainchild. As you realize, this strategy puts civilians in danger too. Still, he canvassed the representatives of each race ahead of time and convinced them to sign off on it.
Even Mama Pan, she also sweet-talked by big man Maurice. She say he make chest swell and tears well.
Director General, thank you very much.
Not at all, just doing my job.
Then why cheeks all blushy?
Lastly, about the top-level command for this operation. Vandam will be in charge. You take it from here.
Right. Well, that should give you an idea. Listen up. You misfits are the raiding party. Yeah, I know. Surprise, surprise, shock, horror, whatever. We've considered your past performance and could find no better candidates. Anyone who wants out, you're free to leave the room at this point.
Interesting that...
Good.
Celica's not
the
there.
Unit's leader will be Elma. Got it? No complaints.
Yes, sir.
Next, the escort unit's leader. That's Gabuid, commanding the Rothian military. Finally, support for the troops aboard this ship. That will be aided by a Manon representative. It will be a collective effort.
Pleasure's all mine, okay?
That's that. There's still some time before you sortie. Take some time as needed, just don't lose your focus. Dismissed?
Sir!
Yeah, I guess Celica's not in the raiding party. Oh, extra spending money, you say? I definitely need it. I totally don't already have 70 million credits. Party members have been changed to specifically only me. Got it. Wonder what the deal with that is. Like, as long as it doesn't go all, oh, you specifically have to use this group of characters for this section and this group of characters for this section. Like, as long as I get to use Garnet for every part of this chapter will be just fine. If I don't get to use Garnet for every part of this chapter, we might have problems. But just in case, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Ares. Just because that'll at least give me a better chance against anything that requires Skell piloting.
My bad, Princess. Making you do what probably should have been my job. Still, you made Blade what it is today. That's a fact. They answer to you now. It's your voice they gotta hear.
I am not originally a creature of Earth. I'm just a refugee. Someone who washed up there after losing my home. And yet, your Earth accepted me with all the compassion of a place your people rightly call their mother. That compassion, it lives on in the hearts of everyone here who owe their lives to Earth. It is the love that saved me. We all mourned the Earth. And once again, we'll have to say goodbye to Mira, our newfound home. To be frank, I had nearly given up. It felt like I was fated to wander forever, seeking one haven after another. But now, I've stopped with the what-ifs. With each new land I came to, my spirit, whatever you could call my soul, evolved into something new. Soul. Sounds grandiose, but that's exactly what lives in us and in every Mim. It's the will that compels us to exist. No matter how cruel and unforgiving the environment, that will gave you the strength to carry on, hone spirits, and perfected your souls. Your search for a new haven, then, was not mindless flight. It was all a journey to enlightenment. Very soon we will leave Mira. The opposition will be fierce. We may not all make it. But I'll say it again. Don't forget, this battle, it's not just to flee from danger. It's to live, and it's to make our souls blossom. Fate does not shape our future. Our spirit does. Our will to live.
I love you all with all my heart.
Okay, let's do it! Right then. All units, move out!
We're clear. No ganglion troops in range.
I don't like this.
What in the hell are they plotting?
Suddenly everything's all purpley.
What is the meaning of this? It's a void.
12 o'clock. There's light.
Looks like an invitation.
Well, that can't be good. Spacecraft aren't usually supposed to run aground.
What the hell was that?
Hull's caught in the terrain, sir.
Damage.
No, not really.
Local status.
Sensors are showing nothing, sir. We might be getting jammed.
I don't want us flying in blind.
Agreed. The ship might tear itself apart at this rate. I don't really see us reaching that light source. Flagship will hold here. Escort group, local patrol pattern.
Roger.
Acknowledged.
Elma, move out.
Yes, sir. All units. Eyes front. Proceed forward toward whatever is emitting that light. The enemy's smart. They could come at us from any side. Stay on your guard.
Roger!
So they give Al his Ares for this cutscene. But for everyone else, we just get standard skill. I feel like they could have at least paid attention to whether or not we had a skill registered to a couple of these characters. At the very least, the player character. Because, like, seeing myself in a standard skill when I am absolutely not in a standard skill, it just feels wrong. And up we go, I suppose. And apparently, we're still getting stuff from our probes down on Mira.
The contest is drawing to a close. I have been waiting, though the time to me was meaningless.
Oh, I'm really sorry. Then we'll try to make this quick.
Ultimately, this contest too was meaningless. I thought by pitting myself against you I may understand death. But it was futile. At this late juncture, it may be that I am no longer even your enemy. Since the conflict is in itself meaningless.
Really? Are you hearing yourself?
You should know that your contest has cost me my home. I've been nursing a hell of a grudge. But now, I've resolved to put my life on the line and fight. If you make threats against our very existence, and stand in the way of our will to live, then as my enemy, I'm prepared to end you if it's the last thing I do.
I see. So that is your definition. I do not comprehend. but I shall remember.
Why don't you try to understand? If you're as smart as you think, you should be more than able to.
It is not a question of my ability. I simply do not. As I have stated, my actions are automatic, dictated by necessity. Understanding is not necessary. Yet, knowledge is vital. I am the prime intellect of Samar. Gaps in my knowledge are impermissible.
Did he say Samar?
What is death? Is it simply nothing more than the price of defeat? Does it express the ending of existence? But then, how should one define your kind's existence exactly? You know not yourselves. You know nothing. Not the abyss at the heart of everything, where all consciousness has accumulated. You are ignorant, even of the art of seeing a mind within a person-shaped effigy. Ignorant that you have made nothing more than an artificial recreation of its structure.
Wait, what was that about an abyss?
So it's true. There really is something else. It's not just the life hold that holds our minds.
And Mimia's own tech, it was just copying something else? So the Lifehold core, it was only a relay?
Chance has its hand in all things. It was but pure blind chance that you successfully tapped into the universal abyss, even fractionally. For that, I must commend you. That is precisely what makes you so comical. Why you maintain my interest. How fallow your understanding with your meager intellectual ability. I ask once more. What is death?
I say death isn't the end.
Precisely. It's just the end of the organic process. One's existence remains.
To exist is to live. The proof of having lived.
Is that your definition?
It's more than just that. It means everything to us, and we understand it well.
Such confidence. But you are at your limit. You accept what you have understood and no more. An intellectual failing. The only due consideration is death. Hence, I absolutely do not comprehend.
A pity. It looks to me like you're just running away.
Correct. I am always running. And shall forevermore. Escape is much more active than acceptance. By continuing to flee, I will ensure my existence alone will win out.
Perpetual avoidance? What's the point?
Right. If death is the price for losing, then you're already dead. You have no meaning.
My existence meaningless.
That's right. Forget all the cosmological mumbo-jumbo. There's an obvious fact on display here. You, Void, you simply refuse to learn.
There is not in all existence I cannot learn.
Cat's out of the bag. That right there is the proof of your ignorance. You don't even know that you don't know. And since you're unable to accept that truth, you just went and declared yourself the loser.
Intolerable. Forthwith, I will mete out your death, and in victory, I shall transcend this insufferable world.
All right. Guess we're fighting. Oh, now I get to pick partners. Okay. Well, let's grab Nail, let's grab Celica, and let's grab Elma, because they're the ones who I've got set up with actual up-to-par gear. Kind of wish I had given Nail another Skell, but oh well. Actually, no, I don't. I think I want to get everyone out of their Skells anyway, so it's fine.
Your death shall be the substrate for my intent. Your flesh will yield.
Shot. Why would you please?
Exit your skills.
Now follow up
Switching to ground here.
Try attacking again.
Witness the truth.
But couldn't draw. Offensive step.
Now, melee attack.
Anyway. Surely there's another form.
So, looks like we win.
We'll have the cores back now.
I can never be defeated. My intellect will expunge your existence.
Sore loser, huh? What?
Ow!
Damn it! Move!
I know. The Ares assimilates to its passenger. I will transcend. As will you, together with a newly sorted avatar.
It's bigger than I expected.
Holy crap! That's his new vessel?
A core went online. Everyone be careful.
The contest ends.
Oh.
Report.
Unable to pinpoint source of interference. We can't tell what's happening, sir.
Any word from the raiding party?
None so far, sir.
Maybe they're just unable to reach us. Keep hailing them from our side.
Yes, sir.
We will just have to trust in their abilities. What?
Nothing. Just a surprise to hear you sound so positive.
Okay, so we weren't blinked out of existence.
Finally awake? Doesn't look like you broke anything. All good? Great. That makes 2 of us, and that's the bright side. That said, it's not looking too rosy. Look.
Okay, so we're still inside that big ship.
We've been scattered. I think Void must be playing for time. Back there, well, somehow, Void was able to capture Al and the Ares. We're missing our companions, and our skells are grounded somewhere too. He's put our backs against the wall.
Yep, gotta try and find him.
Yes, that's just what I thought. Void's powerful, but even he'll need some time before he can activate all the cores. Let's scout out the area and see if we can find the others. It shouldn't be too hard to follow the location data from their emergency beacons. Our skells should have performed their emergency landings too. Having them would make the search easier, so we might want to look for them first. In any case, don't panic. Let's handle this one step at a time.
Okay, emergency beacons in Volataris. That's what it was called, Volataris. Okay, decently large. And looks like we can go back to the bridge and say, hey guys, you miss us? So are these guys gonna leave us alone? They are. Never seen Marnux in this shade of red before. I guess I should take one out. Just to get it added to my enemy log.
We got him. Let's move.
Why is that purple? You've never seen a purple go here marker before. I don't think we can jump high enough to reach that. Yeah. Can't even jump high enough to try. Oh, there's a container. So I guess we still got those here.
Nice work.
Very nice.
Oh, there's Lin and Tatsu. The heck is that?
It's you two! I was so worried about you. What a relief.
We finally found friends! Tatsu and Linley were searching everywhere!
I'm happy to see you're both all right as well.
Say, Elma. We're going back, right? To face Void again? Before that, I wanted to say... You see that? That tower place? It looks like some kind of relic, doesn't it?
It's a pretty big structure to put in a place like this. I can't imagine that it was put here just for decoration. Maybe it's connected to Void somehow.
Right. I was thinking that as well.
Tatsu also have big curious. Would not say no to sightseeing detour.
Yeah, info is our top priority right now. We should at least check it out.
Right.
And I guess we can check it out right now, though it looks like they probably want us to check it out from up there. Ah, but there's a container here. What is this ancient device all about?
This is...
Elma? You figured something out?
It looks like some kind of massive database on the ancient Samarians.
The Samarians?
Oh ho ho! Nose of Tatsu smell whiff of momentous discovery.
Bear with me. We might be able to glean something useful. It's pretty fragmented. All right, let me tell you what I found out. At first, this whole place was inside of the rift. It seems it was designed to contain void. And this structure where we're standing now, it was a sealing construct made by Samar. That is, a device to restrain void's power. The sheer scale of it is staggering.
I knew it! I told you this tower had to have something to do with void.
It looks dormant right now, but it's not completely dead.
Well, in that case...
Right. If we can activate it with any luck, we might be able to weaken him. I'm not sure what would actually happen, but seems worth a try. I'll turn it on. Be ready for anything.
Why all the shaking?
Elma?
Better back off, and quick!
So it's a rocket. A rocket sword. Or no, spear. So it's just gonna go up there and poke him?
What?
Consider yourself poked, Void.
Whoa! Stunning scene! It go flying like bottle rocket!
So it just looked like a tower? Well, in reality it was some kind of flying weapon?
Perhaps calling it a spear would be more accurate. We'll just have to pray it does more than rile Void up. We should probably check out the other spears as well.
Okay, there's one. Really? There's tyrants in here, huh?
Overdrive, people! Yeah, you're on top of this now.
Kind of wish this counted as a whole new region that gave us segment recon and all that, but it isn't.
All right, let's do it. Let's see what you've got. Overdrive, people! I'm putting it in. Do you ever forgive me?
Just making sure I kill at least one of everything that I come across. Really wish these containers would show up on the minimap. But no, we need actual visual contact to find them. Because our minimap is basically worthless. Seems someone's skell isn't doing so hot.
All right, let's do it. Engage it. Lay down some fire for me. Yes, we did it.
I never imagined this is where life was going to take me.
Is that a cave? Tis.
They've seen us. Moving this to melee attacks. This is definitely.
You're freaking out. Topple them with gunfire.
Cover fire.
Really? What you doing way in here, Doug?
Yo, took your time. I was almost ready to go out searching for you. Sadly, my skell went kind of haywire. Thought it'd be good to lay low here for a while. But it's cool. I knew you'd find me, one way or another. Oh, you've never let me down yet. Okay, enough sitting around. What do you say? Want to grab this bull by the horns? Void's done. He'll never even know what hit him.
Yeah, I haven't really bothered equipping Doug. Also, why did I just obtain ground gear? It's not even worth it. Oh, is that... Did they give it to us because I haven't given Doug new weapons? But yeah, I don't think it's really that worth putting Doug in the party. There's another one of those purple things out there. Definitely need our Skell to reach that one, though. Ooh, a Galder. We haven't fought a Galder in here yet. And apparently we're not about to start. There's a Zern in here. Well, time to send another spear flying off.
This data. Notes left by ancient Samarians. So it seems. I'll read it. Here lies he, the one endowed with the foremost intellect, since time and space began. This one was fellow to the Samar, yet also bringer of unbridled calamity. This one is deserving of punishment, yet death as penalty is to us anathema. Intellectual atrophy via endless incarceration. A prison of the mind is meet for he. I see. They must be talking about Void. And this place, it must have been his prison, no doubt about it.
Or how many spears there are going to be total. My guess is 3, 4, maybe 6. One for each core would make some sense. Arena.
Oh, glad you finally found me, and with all your limbs still intact. Good job. What's the big idea, scattering us all over the place? Doesn't Void have better things to do? We gotta teach that bastard a lesson, and we gotta make it a damn good one. Good? Good. Let's go. I'm itching to give that ghoul a real good kicking. And this time it'll be nice and final. Just you wait.
Don't think I've really bothered to equip Arena either. Honestly, most of the party members I've never bothered to equip. We are about to reach our Skell.
Oh, engaging! Lay down some fire for us! Leave this to initiating overdrive! Thanks! Let's get to the fire! Yes! Hit it again for me! I'm putting an end to this! Driver! Stream edge!
Still feels weird that our probes are giving us our mining results when they should have been dematerialized by now. So is this going to be a Tyrant Oxerve? No, it's just an Oxerve sitting on the ground. So maybe it is a Tyrant if we go up to it in a Skell. I've noticed that only Skells seem to be able to wake them up when they're on the ground like that.
So this is where they ended up. Good thing we found them.
This should let us expand our search radius. Let's scour the area. The sooner our allies are back together, the better.
Ah. So the purple things are fuel. Got it.
They've seen us!
Gotcha! You wish! Time to let it all out! You're in my sight! Drum roll! Weaken them! I think there's hope! On! Fire!
Anyway, numbers like those are why the Ares 90 is good.
They're freaking out! Topple them with gunfire! I'll take them down! Run! Leave this to me! Overdrive, people! Got this hope!
Oh, the Zern spotted us.
Gotcha! Take it to overdrive, people! You wish! You're in my sights! Time to let it all out! We need to pop up to take some of this bitch down.
They won't get their way. I'm turning this around.
Yes, we did it! Nice work.
And that's the first Zern I've defeated.
Time to let it obey. Let's take the fight to them. Yes, we did it. Let's keep it up.
Fly around now. I suppose we should search for more allies. Even though the game seems to be telling us, hey, go fight Void again. Also, there's a few more spears I can see. Special passageway with a tyrant and a container.
Time to let it all out. And they got it. Now, yes, we did it. Let's keep it up.
And is this going to be a tyrant Zedom or just a Zedom?
Bring it on.
Just a Zedom.
Overdrive! This is better! We're in my sight! Panicking!
We got any rip!
Nice! Move in and do some damage! Take this!
Ah, but this Zedom was guarding a container. one of them spirally trees that was in Noctilum. Wonder where it's gonna lead. Oop. Well, didn't fall too far. Ah, it leads up to this path. Okay. So that was a very important Xedom to defeat.
All right, let's do it.
Haven't fought a Milsadi in here before.
It's time to attack.
Give it a chance. Let's keep it up.
Be nice if these guys were higher level and gave actually worthwhile loot. Ah, and this path also leads to the ancient device, so there were many, many reasons to defeat that Xedom.
Looks like another batch of Samarian records. The 6 fetters robbed this one of all thought. Even a deathless child of Samar cannot slip free of these bonds. This one's mind will eternally diminish until his essence mayhap expires within the rift. Interesting. So the Samarians made this prison for Void to trap him here until the end of time. But it didn't quite play out that way. Something unforeseen must have happened. There's not much use speculating. But there's one thing we've learned. These devices are sure to work on Void. The wisdom of ancient Samar. Armed with this, we may yet gain the upper hand.
And there are 6 of them, so yeah, 1 for each core.
Samar continues to vex me.
Oh, we gotta get back to our skill.
It didn't have to be like this. Engaging.
I was running back instead of just warping to my skill because I figured warping back would result in things respawning. And thus we would have to fight the Xedom again, but it seems things respawned anyway. So I can probably just warp back to my skill. We can sell that stuff. Actually, no. There. But I believe I missed this passage on the way in.
I'm moving in. Use relay attack. It's time to attack.
look, another container.
All right, let's do it.
Locked and loaded. Taking it overdrive, people.
I'm putting an end to this. You did it!
It seems likely that we'll find an ally here. Yep. Yelv. Alas, not the most useful of allies. Looks like we could have gotten here without needing to go through the cave.
Hiya, Pard. Up and at 'em, I see. Guess that's a little too cheerful, huh? Me? Oh, I'm right as rain. Totally raring to go. Say, we're heading back, right? I could tell by your grimace. Don't worry, we got this. That donkey won't get the last word. Let's get going. I've been itching to shoot something.
There were other paths in this cave. So time to try those, see if they've got other allies waiting at the ends of them. Seems this one certainly does. Oh, but it's Hope. The worst ally.
Oh, goodness. I'm so glad you made it out alive. I wasn't sure what to do, how to help. So seeing you here, oh, it's truly a blessing. I guess this is no time to get sentimental. Okay, be brave. This is for our future. I'll fight. I'll fight with all I have.
And what, pray tell, is up here? Looks like another path out. Oh. What are our skells doing here? This isn't how we got in. Yeah, we got in down there. How'd our skells get moved up here? There's still one more path in this cave system that I have not taken. And therefore, I must take it. I guess it's a good thing they moved our skulls, though, because that means we can warp to Skull without needing to worry about fighting the Z-Dom again. Oh. Puts us back on this path. And then that's the way down to where the Z-Dom was. Alright. So it seems we have fully explored that cave system. But we have not fully explored the top of this landmass.
Next time to attack. They never stood a chance.
We got it.
That was
Let's
great.
move.
Not really like car mode skills. They have such terrible handling. So is there any reason... Oh, there is a reason to hang out on top of this landmass.
Oh, you're still alive. Score! Huh? Me? Yeah. Fit as a fiddle. I just happened to have a flare, so I shot it and waited for the cavalry. My skill went AWOL, and, well, I was a bit lost without it. If I knew this had happened, I'd have tried to put in some kind of auto-return mode. Right. Sorry. I will keep the shop talk to a minimum. Staying alive comes first. That's up to us, so let's fight like hell. Oh, a full disclosure, I'm recording your battle data, okay?
While Alexa is one of the two best NPCs at, well, or I guess not NPCs because you can play as them. One of the two best party members at Skell Combat. She's not really that good outside of Skell Combat. And I don't believe I have her assigned to a Skell right now, so yeah, not much point. It looks like we are done with this landmass. So onward to another.
Oh, they've seen us.
Ooh. At least this one's a US, or not a US, a tyrant.
Overdrive! You win! Now, melee attack!
Part of my targeting, I can't even see.
Sorry.
Whoa. That's fine.
Yes, we did it!
Let's keep it up. That was great.
There that probably is not a tyrant. Probably would have aggroed by now if it was one.
How is this even remotely fair?
Yep, not a tyrant. Fine, whatever.
They never stood a chance.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
And what's in the hole? Stop at the first landing. And we find a container. Not the most interesting of things we could have found. And time to go deeper in the hole. Hey look, a second landing. Which leads to another hole, or a container and more cave. This is starting to feel a little bit more complex than I might like, but then again, maybe it's as complex as I want. What's up here? Another container. And lead.
Oh, they've seen us.
And a tyrant.
Moving in. Melee attack. This is stab. Melee attack. Take this. You're in my sight. That was great.
Okay, so what's up in here? Oh, Nail, she's a great find, and also this spear is a nice find.
Well, this is a discovery that will turn galactic history on its head. And here's where we made it. To think I'd get to stand amidst genuine Samarian ruins. And then this inexplicable space. Could it be part of the rift between worlds? Oh my heart, the sheer wonder of it! I have to take in all I can. Quickly, this is a golden opportunity!
More data. It looks related to these devices as well, but... no dice. The data's too badly corrupted. I can't make heads or tails of it.
So we not get any more info? Such letdown. Tatsu disappoint.
I can pick out a handful of phrases. Let fetters loosed from the shell become a yoke to scourge the soul.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Going off what we've seen previously, the fetters likely refer to this device. Fetters, once released, become a yoke. Well, that's the most literal way of reading this, at least.
This make no sense to Tatsu. Tatsu prefer to leave heavy brain work to Lindley.
Oh, sure, like I've got all the answers.
We can think about it later. The meaning of those words, it might become clearer with time.
I'm sorry, but launching a spear at you is trickery? It doesn't seem like any kind of trick I'm aware of.
Oh, they've seen us!
Okay, so... was this the new shaft? No, this must have been the first shaft. Yeah. So going this way should take us to a container I've already opened. Sure does. Okay. So we go down to this second level. Then this is the new shaft. Ah, but this one also leads to a hole that's exposed to the air. Guess there was more than one hole then. Oh. Okay, got another container through here. And then the second landing takes us between shafts. And then down here at the floor, there's another passage.
They saw us.
Where there are a bunch of Oxerves surrounding Celica, who was with us despite not being in the cutscene as part of the raid party.
Heroic tail! Nice! My defenses are unbreakable! Shooting star! You're in my sight! True stream end!
Alright, Celica, we're here for you.
Oh, thank the stars. You must have spotted my flare, yes? I do not think I could have escaped here under my power alone. Thank you for the timely rescue. You have come to my aid many times before, and now it will be my turn to come to yours. Let us bring this fight to an end and return home safely.
And there we go. We've got the party that I typically travel around with all assembled. So now we got to get back to the other shaft and see what's below the second landing there. The answer is a floor. That just leads to fuel, so I guess that's there for us to be able to get out.
Wow, look at the size of them!
I don't want to fight the Z-Doms again. It appears that we are done with that landmass. Where are we? These two are connected, but that doesn't seem to lead inside at all, so I guess there's no reason for them to be connected. Got another hole. Probably not a Tyrant Z-Dom. Oh, this is the hole the spear was in. At least I'm pretty sure it is. Either that or it's just the same model. Oh, no, this is absolutely it. Okay, so they're connected because the tunnel went through there. I see. Alright, so we are in fact done on this landmass. Where are we? There is Nagi here. Okay.
You're intact. Me? I'm perfectly fine, as you can see. I had judged that wandering alone was inexpedient, so decided to stay on watch right here. But now that you are here, there is nothing else left to wait for. Let us liberate Al and the Ares, and end this once and for all. We have suffered enough loss. We will be the ones to survive this.
wish this place had its own collectopedia instead of just fuel. Okay, someone's near here. Looks like they're probably inside a cave, though. That appears to be our entry into said cave. Or apparently it's just a hole that goes through the landmass and doesn't lead to anything other than a fall. But here's something interesting. They absolutely put that container there just to have something stick out in this crack in the wall. That little splash of yellow.
I'll draw their fire. You pick them off.
Can't fit me there, okay.
Reinforcements. Watch out. Ready? Nice. My defenses are unbreakable. Could this be the power-up button? Take this. You're in my sights. It worked. Attack at range. Please. Why would you at range now if I were you? Very nice.
And there's Mia.
Oh, hey, Chief. You came all the way out here just to find me? Aw, you shouldn't have. What with my skull breaking down and the ganglion mooks, it's just one thing after another. Come on, Chief, let's get hustling. What kind of explorers would we be if we didn't turn this bizarro place upside down? Huh? No time for that? Aw, Chief, live a little. I mean, we're gonna kick the big bad's butt, right? Might as well take a teensy detour. Right? Then it's settled. Chin up, Chief. This chunk of rock ain't gonna ransack itself.
Okay. Looks like that's it for this landmass. Got a Zern guarding this next one. Might as well take it out.
Time to let it obey. Let's take the fight to them. I think this was the button. Take this. Never stood a chance. An exemplary battle.
And there's absolutely nothing stopping me from activating this right now. Not even gonna get some information out of that one? Just poke and it's gone? Feel like we should have at least tried to read.
You think you can stop me?
I mean, yeah, you've only got 2 of your cores lit.
Hey, Elma? The energy filling the cores has dropped. Not by much, but it's something. I think it's Void himself that's gotten weaker, and it's showing in his connection to the cores.
I see. It must be the effect of the spear. We need this to work. Let's activate the other one as well.
Okay. Someone here-ish. Ah, there's Gajarg.
It is a stroke of luck that we should meet here. Attend. I've been scouting the surroundings for a way to approach our foe. Void has command of the Ganglion. That wretch ground Rothian honor into dust. Fear not. I dare not try to slay him alone. Now, with valued allies, we bring our joint might to bear. Come, our goals are aligned. Let us venture forth.
Cruising around this landmass until I am convinced there's no one else here. Yeah, it's looking like it's pretty barren at this point. Let's check out this one. Okay, there's someone here. Looks like inside of here, where a skell cannot tread. Well, there's Gwyn. How are we meant to reach him, though? Can't come in from above. Is that... we're meant to come in from below. I suppose that satyr showing up as it did was meant to clue us into that fact.
Didn't have to be like this.
Let it up.
You witch! You witch!
See the power-up button?
Tend to destroy! Move in and strike! You're in my sights!
Attack at range!
Yes! We did it! We got it! Let's move.
It seems Gwyn isn't alone on this island.
Man, you would not believe how glad I am to see you. I woke up all by my lonesome here on enemy turf, and I was panicking. But hey, I'm glad you're all right. There's still everything to play for, isn't there? Let's hurry on over to kick Void's butt and save Al. And then, we'll head back, and we'll get a real hero's welcome. I believe in us. One more push, and we're home free.
Whoever else is here. Might be up higher. Perhaps they're on this. Yep, they are. Oh, it's Bose. My least favorite companion.
Aha! I see you're unharmed. Good. I could see the White Whale 2's lights from afar. Couldn't do much without a scout, though. And so I did what any warrior would. I sat and waited. But in your eyes, I see fire, flame. I see you intend to carry on the fight. You do not betray my expectations. The will to strike back. Oh, it rings loud and clear. So long as you carry that attitude, I, Bose Lowe's, shall attend you to the ends of space. I shall be your lance, and no foe under the stars shall elude my point.
So we've got 6 more allies to find, and 1 more spear to activate. Which means that either all 6 allies are scattered around here, or else there's going to be some on some of the lesser rocks. Which, considering where Bose was just now, seems likely. That's where Gwyn was. So I guess we gotta investigate this little archipelago. That Zern seems like it's booking it for a Zern. It also seems like it might be above the altitude limit. Yep, sure is. Interesting. Hello there.
Time to let it off and firing from on high. You try it too. Target in sight. Put this on your power on your feet. Take on the Tara missile. They're freaking out. Topple them with gunfire. Could this be the power-up button? Gotcha. Take this! You wish! Say your prayers and firing from on high! You try it too!
I smell an ally. It's Fry.
Let this be a lesson. Never leave home without a full bottle of hooch. The background's pretty bleak, but
I could use some liquid courage right about now. Whoa, you're still kicking? Nah, I'm not really surprised. We took a bit of bruising, but it'll take more than that to keep you down, right?
Oh.
Will I help? Oh, sure thing. It's in the job description, after all. Let's hit up a bar when we're back. Least kills buys the round. How about it?
I'm guessing that's going to be fog. Interesting seeing flares go up mid-rescue dialogue. Problem is, I have no idea which direction that was in relation to where we are now. Got turned around at the end of the cutscene. Over here, and yep, that's fog. I believe I see a container down there.
Oh, whew, you're still in one piece. I came to right over here and was trying to figure out how best to proceed. In the end, I decided to pop a flare and sit tight, just like my brother taught me. Oh, sorry, I'm rambling, aren't I? I guess it's a little premature to be celebrating, huh? Anyway, you can count on me. I've still got some fight left in me. I'll back you up with everything I've got.
He sounds different than he used to. But then again, they have replaced a few voice actors, and some who haven't been replaced have started sounding different. I guess they couldn't quite get back into character quite the same. I mean, considering it's been like 10 years since they last inhabited these roles, can hardly blame them.
They've spotted us.
Good time to weaken them. Time to let it all out. And we've got it!
Could this be the
You
power
wish.
of magic? Please!
You're
Why
in my
would you
sight.
please? Take this!
Induction rise! They never stood a chance.
I wish I could add a splash of color to my scalp. A little flower pattern or what have you.
Oh. Shielded, is it? Oh, did they just set up the shield and go away with the 3 keys we need?
Oh no! Now cannot make entry!
Lynn, can you get us through?
I can try. That's tough. It's got multiple layers of protection. I could probably brute force it, but it'd take a while. Something tells me it might be quicker to just track down the original release keys.
In light of the situation, I'd expect the Galder who were here earlier to be carrying those.
You think that's why they've vamoosed? To keep us from getting a hold of the keys?
I'd say it's more than likely.
Tatsu cannot abide such cowardice! We catch at once!
Let's run him down, wipe him out, and get back those keys!
Lindley's so ferocious, like actual tyrant.
Who cares?
I will be right back. Need to use the restroom. And I am back. Okay. We've got 3 Galder to find, as well as 4 allies to find. Kind of wish we had any idea whatsoever as to which way to go to find those 3 Galder.
Time to let it up in. Let's take the fight to them. Could you wish?
Power up button, please.
I got it. Please. Now follow up with the melee strike. You're in my sights.
This is the area we were in to begin with, so it won't have anything new. Surely these aren't those special colors. They didn't look to be this color.
Could this be the power-up button?
Ah, but this is one of them.
Time to let it all out. Panicking.
Could this be the power-up button?
You wish.
Please, why would you please?
You're not hurt, are you? Oh, my poor sweet
Okay, key alpha obtained. So that one was hiding in this reef, attempting to remain out of sight. Which makes me assume that the other 2 will also be somewhere in this reef, as opposed to further afield. It may have just been dumb luck that I found the one, but then again, maybe the presence of other Galder is meant to signify that we're near one of them? Like, what if they're all pointing towards the Trinity Galder? Oh, there's one. Okay, so now we know that they don't just hold still and wait for us to find them.
Let's take the fight to them.
I guess these guys were kind of pointing toward that one. So maybe the rely on other Galder to point us towards the one we want strat is valid. These two don't appear to be pointing at anything. Ah, there you are.
Positive campaign. Let's take the fight to
Are
them.
you alright? You're not hurt, are you?
Feels really anticlimactic that the shield just disappears in a single frame.
My cores, my power.
So that's all 6 of those.
Happy dance! All spears went flying sky high!
This should put us in a better position when fighting Void.
He won't get the better of us this time. We'll take him down, then get the Ares back its cores. Get ready. It's time for the counteroffensive.
Okay, we still have a few more partners to find. Wonder if any got tossed over near the white whale too. Be interesting if there was an SOS like immediately under the white whale too. But it seems unlikely. So there must be more on like smaller rocks. Wonder how far away their flares are visible. Or if the one flare I spotted from fog was specifically only there because I was interacting with Fry. I don't believe I have taken this out yet.
Hope you're fast on your feet. Let's take the fight to them. Time to let it all out. You're in my sight. You're freaking out. Topple them with gunfire.
Could this be the power-up button?
Nice, I have absolutely done that island before. Okay. Found Murderous.
Well, well, what a surprise. Fancy meeting you here. Kidding. I knew you'd be along any minute now. Come on, let's get going. No paycheck at the end of this one. Best to get it over and done with. I'm feeling pretty tense. Might have to go off the chain shortly. You too. Better keep up or else.
Okay, just gotta find HBL and Liesel. Is there a cave there? There is a cave of sorts.
They saw us. I'll take the first shot. Guardian Solar Quiver. I'm at your command. Use this aura. Power up. I'm okay. This should tide me over.
Flee!
They spotted us.
Yeah, I don't care about that Oxurf. There's Zern somewhere nearby. Oh, there was. Don't think we gotta care about that one though. This landmass here, didn't we only find Jarg on it? On this one, but it was definitely someone. I feel like we're running out of places to even look. Where the heck could we have misplaced 3 whole party members? I am giving up and actually looking it up. So it looks like HP is around here. Liesel is around here. So they are, in fact, on the landmass that I thought we only found Jarg on. Which, yeah, we only found Jarg on it, so yes. Apparently L is, in fact, back near the White Whale too. Oh, really just taking that landmark. Got one of them already on our radar. There's Liesel.
Oh, look who it is. Glad you're unharmed. If I'd had a Skell, I could have at least done something. But the way things are, I was stuck twiddling my thumbs pretty much. It's a strange old place. You want back into the fray, right? Okay, I'm with you all the way. Leash is out there waiting for me. Let's take this guy off his high horse and go home.
For us to have missed HP, I must have not been paying enough attention to the minimap when I did my flyovers.
Well, well, isn't this a woeful predicament? Trying to divide and conquer, is it? Heartless ape's got brains, I'll give him that. What, me? 5x5, self-evidently. I've been gathering enemy intel while waiting. I'm roughly done with the analysis. Now that you've regained my services, all will be resolved forthwith. And with my leading the decisive route, a promotion to command will be but a step away. Well, don't drag your heels now. This is my time in the sun.
So L is somewhere in this vicinity. I was thinking it might be funny if they had him be stranded like on top of the White Whale too, but seems they haven't gone for that. How far back is he gonna be? Well, that's as far back as we can go, so... Not as far back as that. It's possible he could be, like, in a cave either above or below this massive aperture. Or heck, he could even be just on the deck of the thing. Looking like below is not it. See a cave above either. Maybe he is just hanging out on the deck or on the bridge. Yep, he sure is. No wonder he didn't have an SOS flare type thing.
Oh, fondant greetings to you. We are glad to see you well. You ask about us? Oh, we were lucky to land not far from here, so we made it back under our own power. Times like these, slow and steady bakes the cake. Keep your goal in focus, and one may never fail. But come, let us stick a thumbtack in the celebrations. The final stage still awaits us. Into the lion's gullet, as flies to wonton soup are we. Incidentally, we may need to further look into that last one.
Well, I'm glad he's still his usual self. Alright, we've found all our other allies. So I suppose it's time to go find Al. Spy a tyrant just now. I did.
Strength comes from experience.
I believe it's one that I have not taken out yet.
Let's take the fight to them.
Your subordinates are really quite
There.
exceptional. Do you mind if I take one as my assistant?
Bird hunting, are we? I'd better watch you don't snap up my whole team.
It's not letting me out of my scalp. I'm pressing the get out button, and it is doing nothing. Yeah, let's activate this and go to the final battle with Void.
You came. There is no longer any meaning to this fight. And still your efforts to resist me do not cease. How long? For how long will you displease me?
Give Al back to us, Void. Now.
In mere moments, I will effect my escape. I will win. There is a limit to the time you have left. You need not waste it on this meaningless struggle.
Look. The cores are charging up gradually. If they really are Void's power source, then as soon as they're done, he'll use them and try to make a break for it. We have to act now. We need Al. He's our only way out of this mess.
About those spears we activated? I'm detecting a lot of energy being stored within. And I mean a lot. I think if we gave them a good whack, all that energy would be released.
And Void would take the brunt?
Right. And even if he didn't, it should work to put the brakes on his power.
Got it.
That was the wrong
You hear
brakes.
that? Going for the spears will give us an edge in this fight. Keep that in mind. Go!
The spears seem to have shrunk quite a bit in coming
You
here.
have to be like this.
The results will not change. Your feeble, stunted intellects.
Well, that's one spear.
Could this be the power-up button? Take it! What? Attack at range! Please!
Can I target the closer spears, please, Ken? There we go. Are they meleeable? I don't appear to be able to get any closer, but they are meleeable. Okay.
This should improve things. Could this be the power-up button? Please! One more, please! Take this!
All your struggling.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
I will beat you to submission.
Could this be the power-up button?
Well, we didn't get all the spears, but we win.
The core's power.
The Ares?
Ow!
I do not comprehend it. If refusing to accept hinders me, then I will devour you time and again. Until you are as my roots.
You can try. But do you think that something so hollow, as empty as you, can consume my lust for life?
It's the heart. The will to live on through it all. The urge. What it is love. Have you got it in you to love? And I'm not talking marriage vows here. To love all of creation. To embrace the world and all its parts fully. Until you're ready to do that, I can't hand Ares over to you.
This is categorically not understanding. Nor is it acceptance. It is erasure by assimilation, a culling of reason.
It's all right. I'm with you. You with me?
So as long as he's in the cockpit, it'll work?
The Ares. It carries mines as well?
It's just like the Vita. Except, it was only for carrying void. But the Ares is a vessel for all sentient life.
Is this what's flowing from the abyss? They've watched over me on my journey. The people of my home.
Yeah. I hear you.
Leon.
Yeah. Don't you worry.
Then, thanks to you, my life had some worth after all. Thank you for that.
Lau, you...
I'll give you a hand. That okay? Hey, big shot. What's up? Last we met, you talked a big game.
People still need me. Humanity still needs me. I've got unfinished business, and until I finish it, I can't rest. Shut up. If that's all you came to say, you can keep walking.
I guess we have to.
Terrible. How about you? Sweet. Hit it!
I will devour you time and again. As many times as I must.
So are we going to be stuck in the Ares for this, or can I hop out and do ground combat?
Bring it on. Will continue until
We can hop out.
With your minds, your marrow, your souls.
Question is doing so a horrible mistake?
Engaging overdrive! Offensive stance!
I'd attack at range now if I were you.
Why would you flee?
Time for the coup de grace.
Oh, it's not a terrible idea at all. Kind of sad that he doesn't have any parts to target, but I mean, we don't really need him. I don't have core crusher.
Melee attack! Take this! Take this! Why would you flee? You win!
There we go.
And we will overcome.
This is what it means.
Pretty sure I wouldn't have done that any faster if I stayed in the Ares.
I fade. Me. I'm fading.
That's right. That's death. Well, how'd you like that first sip?
This is death. This pain, the haze. I sense myself concrete amidst the dim. So that's it. This is death then. Oh, I was a fool. I admit it. Yes, I am not, but a fool. Such a wondrous thing, and so close at hand. Its taste. I must drink deeper.
I'm happy it's to your liking. I'd serve it to you as many times as you want, but you only die once.
Once?
Yeah. And after that, you're gone. Your existence stubbed out forever.
What?
And no one will remember. You reap what you sow, pal.
But where will I go?
Beats me. You can ask your god. Well, that's assuming you even have one. Bye, bud. I was getting tired of babysitting you.
Ow!
Hey, how's it poppin'?
Absolutely terrible.
Too bad. 'cause I'm on top of the world.
That seems problematic. Oh, just the islands falling and getting dematerialized. Okay.
What is it now?
The demat effect is spreading. The place is falling apart.
That's going to be problematic.
That's what I said. Oh, and it's eating up our escape route.
Get us some more altitude. And be ready to move at a moment's notice. Sir!
Feels kind of like we're locked in here, though. It's not exactly open air. We are inside the giant thing. So either there's another escape route, or we're punching our way through, or we're warping out. Lame, putting us back in standard skills
In terms
again.
of demat damage, Volataris has been almost entirely consumed. Worse, as soon as we leave, we're getting swarmed by ghosts. Protect the Ares. Make sure it gets to the White Whale 2 in one piece. Even if it costs us our lives.
Will do, Colonel.
Easy as pie.
Natch. It'll be a stroll in the dark.
Yes, ma'am.
Tatsu will bring it!
Guys, I'm counting on you.
All units back to base! This is Elma. We've got the course. Returning with the Ares.
Got it. We'll prep for handover on our side. Everyone, you heard her. Warm up the jump drive. White Whale 2, dead slow ahead. Meet them part way. Roger.
Got it, yeah?
All units, provide fire support to the Ares. Sir!
Ghosts on the right flank!
All units, watch your 3. Maintain full throttle and cover the Ares with top priority.
Damn it.
Incoming, 11 o'clock!
Crap. Can't shake them.
Shoot!
Sheesh. You took your sweet time.
Oh, phew!
Drive has been engaged.
Al.
Yeah, I saw it too.
We've got the Ares inbound for docking. And dock. Link up to jump drive complete. All right, charge her up.
Roger, Wilco.
Away team, join ranks with escort group. Keep that jump drive protected.
All systems A-OK, okay?
Great. In that case, all we gotta do is hold out until she's charged up, try not to blow up, and we can call it a day. There's too many of them!
Missed one.
I feel like to miss maybe more than one.
Reading ghosts on the hull! Explosion severed part of the charge circuit.
Work on rigging an emergency bypass. Get in-ship engineering on it.
Ares output dropping!
We can't seem to get any charge!
Hey, buddy. You've done good till now. Wasn't sure we'd get this far together. You're a hell of an overachiever doing that with me aboard.
DMAT effect accelerating. Maneuverable space reduced by 30%.
Manpower status?
Casualty rate climbing 0.25% per tick.
That's not good.
Gah. More ghost signatures detected! No!
Hey, gotta be kidding! What the? It's looking rather sink or die.
If it was just me, I'd turn tail and run by now.
Oh no, the ship!
Drive compartment's been hit! Starboard escort units noting 18% losses.
That's right. I'm not alone. That's why I'm still hanging on. It's why I can hold my head up high. Ares, old pal, you like these guys? Do you love them?
Casualty rate now exceeds 25% and rising.
What are you doing? You need to hold position.
Thought so. I do as well. Come on.
Let's get her done!
We have it, don't we?
Estimated time until full charge has just dropped sharply.
We're almost done charging here. Hold on. Keep it together.
Damn. I don't remember ever teaching him to do that.
So did we just invent new weapons for our Skell? If we could do all that, why couldn't the others?
All right. Just a little more.
Random? Yeah. We're moving the flagship. All hands, ready for jump. Call back all remaining troops.
Sir, attention. Flagship is moving into position for jump. All units, return to base. I repeat, flagship is moving into position for jump. All units, return to base.
You can still make it! Get back here!
Please come back!
Please to hurry!
Energy charge has been completed.
Initiate jump.
And now we have to wonder if we made it. For the duration of this load screen, I'm sure.
While Void had me trapped, I got a glimpse of his past. Long ago, he was born as a citizen of Samar. He was a certified genius, obsessed with studying the ultimate matter, the conduit. Distilling its power into 6 cores, he crafted the Ares. But in doing so, he also stirred up the ghosts. The Samarians saw Void as the culprit, destroying the Ares and confining Void's mind in a prison in the rift between worlds. Forever. Mira's new continent, Volataris. That was Void's prison, spat out from the rift when he escaped. Locked up alone in that interminable limbo, he embraced solitude. What chafed at him more was the ignorance it forced upon him. Abiding in a world without end. Void wanted to know death. Not on account of any feeling. He simply, guilelessly, wanted to know. One day, a fissure appeared in the cage that held Void's consciousness in stasis. It wasn't clear why. Perhaps his prison deteriorated with time, or maybe it was a ripple from another world. Whatever the reason, Void's mind was sprung from its cell. And then, it manifested in the universe that held Elma's homeworld. His body was gone, but he had a vessel, built for him by the hands of those that worshipped him. The Vita became Void made flesh. He went on to produce the Ganglion, and used them as a force to help him know death. First he began by rallying his army to Elma's planet, hoping to reclaim the Ares for himself. But Void's movements and the restored Ares both contributed to the ghost's reappearance. The clash between Ganglion and ghosts led to the destruction of Elma's world, along with its universe. But even faced with that much death, he did nothing to try and comprehend it. He simply realized something, instinctively. He was afraid that he himself might disappear. And so, he ran away. From Samar's descendants, the ghosts, from all the forces that wanted to erase him, he ran and ran. And at the end of his long road, he knew death for the first time. As he died, I wonder what he was thinking.
But, where will I go?
Who's the kid? And why all the feathers? Is that supposed to be Al's kid?
Hey, guys, you there?
Am I there?
I kinda figured something out. That place wasn't a prison at all. I'm thinking it might have been a path straight to heaven. It exists. And boy, is it a wonderful place.
goodness.
Oh, good. We made
Smokes,
it.
you're alive!
Good work out there.
We thought we lost you, asshole.
I knew it. I was sure you'd get back to us somehow.
Well, that one less worry on plate.
Welcome back.
Oh man, this is great. Really. I'd completely lost hope.
How could you? I can't believe you gave up.
No, it's not like that.
Oh yeah? Then what is it like?
I mean...
What he's trying to say is that he's happy you didn't get hurt, right?
In other words, sticks and stones make you stronger.
No.
Okay, so we're heading to a new world with rings.
Okay. Here's our new world. Right on cue.
Be pretty neat to live on a planet with rings. Nicely done, Monolith Soft. Turns out, Xenoblade Chronicles X, still a good game, even when you extend it. Even if you lied to us about Lao being alive. So it says a new world awaits. Something tells me we do not get to explore this new world. Okay. All right, so the clear data puts us right back to just before Chapter 13, and we are even allowed to take it again. Okay. Oh, and now other people can pilot the Ares. And Al can pilot other skulls. I guess that is supposed to imply that we got our bodies back? That's probably just a gameplay thing, not meant to imply a single thing about anything else. Oh, we can use quick cooldowns on skills. That is excellent. Kind of weird they waited until post game to give us that. Yeah, since that puts us back pretty much right where this save was made, let's go ahead and save over that. Okay, well, that's actually pretty good timing, because it's about time for me to call this a stream. So, yeah, that'll be it for this stream, but I will be back on Tuesday when we will get started cleaning up quests and stuff, because while I did complete the story, there are still plenty of quests. So yeah, Tuesday. See you then, friends.